Okay. Here I am live, and with my new camera setup, I can't see when people are on here. I see this, but I really like the setup. Okay, here we go. I'll watch with your comments. Hello, Janet. Hello, Diana. Nice to see everyone this evening, Sunday evening. And Sandra, nice to see you. So I have a new little setup here with my phone, and so I can't see the number on the top. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Sue. I can't see the number on top on how many people are on here, but I can see my comments. My first time watching you live. Very nice, Diana. Very nice to have you. Thank you for taking time out of your evening to come on here with me. I really appreciate it. So let's talk a little bit. We've got the new occasions catalog coming out. I can't open it yet, but as you can see, there's poppies all over the place. Good evening, Judith. Hey, Lily. And then we have celebration. Now, let me explain this to you guys. If you're new to Stampin' Up, you would, if you order $50 to $100 out of the occasions catalog or the annual catalog, this is the annual one, then you get to pick free items out of the celebration catalog. I'm allowed to open these two catalogs. Of course, I can open the annual one, but I'm allowed to open these two on January 3rd to show you. But if you're a demonstrator, of course, we've already been into these. There are 7 of us. Oh, Diana, there are 7 of you guys watching. Gosh, guys, thanks so much. I appreciate that. And so this is a big deal every year for Stampin' Up. It's a lot of fun, and you get free product. So that is wonderful. Along with this year, though, they are doing a special recruiting little bonus. And, okay. I wanted to see 4 of those. So I think that I saw your Blackberry Bliss. I know, right, Lily? The meerkats are adorable. I have that. Let me get that. I have that back here. The Gangs All Mirror. This is a free set. If you order $50 in product, you can pick this stamp set for free. Is this little guy just too cute? Look, his little tongue is hanging out. And now you have 11 now or what? Oh my goodness, that's wonderful. So this is a free stamp set in the celebration catalog. And we'll get into more of that as we get on through the month. But that launches on January 3rd. So isn't that a lot of fun? But now, if you are thinking about ordering, let's just say you're thinking about ordering $100 worth of product, which, honest to goodness, guys, in this catalog, it's very easy to do. In this catalog, like, 2 things coordinate with itself, okay? The peaceful moments with the painted label dies right here coordinate with the poppy moments and then the poppy parade stamp set. I don't have it yet, that poppy stamp set that goes with that. It's actually already on back order. So if you really like these poppies, I would be ordering this on January 3rd. But now they have a great special. If you want to become a demonstrator, now you don't have to do, poppies are going to be fun to play with. Yes, I so agree. The poppies are so much fun. And I'm going to show you tonight how to get the most bang for your buck and make 2 cards out of some paper. I'll show you how to cut it. But if you're thinking about ordering $100, okay, it's for $99. You get to pick $125 worth of product. Then you're going to get to pick a free stamp set. Then you're also going to get this designer series paper sampler. There's a sample of a bunch of paper in here, not all of it, from the catalog. And there's 48 sheets of it. And you're going to get the mini cutter. And we're going to use this mini cutter tonight. I have been playing with this and I absolutely love it. I mean, the smallest little piece that you need to slice. It's just so easy to use. So that's a lot of fun. Now, if you're a demonstrator, what I can do when I get this over on YouTube, I could post a number below and you can order the mini trimmer and the paper. And it's just like $20, $21, something like that for this right here if you're a demonstrator. Or if you don't want to wait for the special and you really want to sign up before January 3rd, you can go ahead and purchase that for the 20-something dollars. But you know, my suggestion is wait, okay, because that's when you're going to get the most bang for your buck, is January 3rd. So that's a lot of fun. This card was just a blast. It came out so pretty. Now, like I said, I don't have, oh, thank you, $26.50. Okay, thank you. Diana says, hey, that's okay, Deborah. We just now got started. Deborah says that the cutter and the paper is $26.50. So, for right now. Now, with this, like I said, I don't have the stamp set that goes with these right here. So I kind of had to get a little creative with my outside envelope. And I did. I used my dies. When I do my card classes, I'm not allowed to stamp anything. And really playing with this was just fantastic. This would make a beautiful class because I'm allowed to use stamped images or die cuts or something, you know, like that. But I'm not allowed to use a stamped image. So like I could send this die cut right here, but I can't stamp anything on it. I can send these layers, but I'm not allowed to stamp that sentiment on it. So, you know, so when I see something like this that has just so much fun to it, I get very, very excited. So, and then another thing I wanted to tell you guys, oh my goodness, there was a video I did and I misspoke and said that our tear and tape was discontinued. It's not. If you need tear and tape, we have it. It's number 138995. 138995. So there is the tear and tape. Let's do the giveaway. Let's get to that. This is the giveaway for this week. We made these tags last week, and I thought I'd give them away this week. And this is the last of Christmas that's going on. Everybody's name is in my little bucket here. And so hopefully you use some of those tags. There's 6 of them. Maybe you use them on some presents if you win it. So let's see. Let's just mix them up. And pull one out. Here we go. Deborah Allender. She won that packet right there. Okay, so I will get her address and send that to her next week. So that's nice, and that's how we do our giveaways every Sunday. Hi, Georgianne. So this week it's going to be this card and a calendar that I've been making. Now, if you are a downline of mine, a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, or now if you have ordered from me this month, everything got mailed by Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. Okay, everything has been mailed, and everybody gets a calendar. So I just have like 2 of these left. Isn't that cute? They easel up like that. I have 2 of the Magnolia ones left, and now I'm working on the Follow Your Art, which are also adorable. So, yay, Deborah, yay, that's for you. I'll send you a calendar too, okay? I'll send you a calendar in your packet. So maybe you'd like to have that also. I'll send you this one right here with the Magnolia. Okay? So, tonight, this is the giveaway, this card and a calendar. We'll send this one now, the Follow Your Art, okay? So that'll be fun for next week when I pick that person. That's how that will go. All right, we need a 10-second bow maker, some liquid glue. We'll use some snail. And I've already got everything cut. So these dies right here, these Poppy Moments, I mean, I used everything, almost everything. As you can see, I really used everything. So I didn't use this one or these right here. And then on the card, on the, oh, thank you. I'm glad you love my calendars, Vicki. On the card that I showed this afternoon, when or this morning for this evening, I was like, what do I do here? I don't know. So I had to revert back to my book, my catalog. And these two these little embellishments are what are supposed to go there. So, hey, you know, I hope too that with this camera being in this position with this new mount, that I'm more over top and straight down instead of angled back, you know, and like looking onto it this way. So I hope that this has fixed that also. Needless to say. So these little black doodads need to go in here, the middles. And that makes it. Isn't that beautiful? And then this goes right here. So we're going to go ahead and glue that down right now on this card, because I just wanted to show you that honest to goodness, I didn't know what I was doing. It's a new set, and I was just getting used to it. And so when I looked, I was like, boy, I need something in the middle there. And I looked at the catalog, and I was like, oh, that goes in the middle of it, which then makes total and complete sense. Let me stick that right there. Yes, this angle is super. Oh, thank you very much, Vicki. I appreciate that. I looked up these mounts, and I don't even remember what this mount was called, but it was just $12. I was like, oh, this is no, why haven't I not done this? I am actually right here behind everything now, and I've got my hands can go anywhere because I don't have something to the side of me or in front of me blocking my work. So right there. Okay, and that just makes those look so pretty, those poppies. Just beautiful. Okay, so now I wanted to show you how to cut things. When you are using some 12 by 12 paper, you want to make 2 cards, okay? So let me push this out of the way a little bit here. Okay, so here's the 12 by 12. All right, I'm in camera, yes, okay. Okay, right there. And your measurement for the first layer of your card right here, this layer right here is our Blackberry Bliss. It's 5 1/4 by 4. The second layer is 5 by 3 3/4. Okay, so I'm going to cut this 3 3/4 width. 3 3/4 right here. And then I'm going to turn it. And we're going to cut it at 5. All right, so that would give us 1 card front, then another one at 5. You know, that's if you used your Blackberry Bliss or whatever color cardstock as your first layer. If you didn't, you could still do this at 4 by 5 1/4, and you would still get the same result, okay? So here are the 2 pieces. Now I have this piece left over, so if you did it the other way, this piece would be a little bit smaller. All right, so let me move this aside. And remember, we just cut that 1 strip. Okay, I still have this strip left over because I used the first strip on the cards that, of course, I made today. Okay, so let me move this aside. Push this down. Okay, now I'm going to bring in this little mini cutter right here. And see this piece right here? The only thing I did, this is like 2 inches. I just slipped it in here. This is a guard, okay? This is a guard. This is so sharp, like, guys, this is like I have to go to the hospital and get stitches now, okay? Be very, very, very careful with that. So when you put this in here, I put this in here, and I put this to the 1 inch mark. And I'm just going to get this, I'm just going to hold it down with this guide right here and just put my fingers right there and hold it down. And then I'm just going to slice it. I mean, it makes the perfect slice. I love that. Georgianne, did you get your catalogs yet? Because if you didn't, I can go ahead and pop some in the mail later on in the week to you if you didn't. But needless to say, that is the mini cutter, and love it. Love it for a little slice like that. So then what you're going to do then is now you have a little cross section. You've used your entire strip. You're going to make 2 cards, and there you've got your little cross section. Just like, that's how I did this right here. And that's how I maximized my paper. I'm going to move these aside. So just a little tip on cutting there. And we're going to bring in our card. So we have a whisper white envelope. We have that little strip now. That's what, 3 3/4 by 1. I cut this little embellishment out of the the painted labels dies. These are beautiful. This is the one that I don't have the stamp set with. Here are 2 label dies. I don't have the stamp set yet, but it's coming. And the Peaceful Moments goes with the Poppy Moments. See, the moments go with the moments. And this is all sentiment. I love stamp sets, some that are all sentiment, and I love stamp sets, some that are, okay, I'm glad you got them, that are not, you know, like they are just all kinds of things to color and have fun with and craft with, and then you can pick a sentiment from anything else. Now, this is Thick Whisper White. It's 11 by 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and it opens like this. So I'm happy to have all of these sentiments. I think they're pretty. I like the font. I love the font on the thank you, and I love this right here. These are the moments we'll look back on with joy, and don't you know it? So now what we're going to do is put down our Blackberry Bliss, and it's going to go on our base. I just really love being right behind my work here tonight. It's so much easier for me than being to the side. Huh? Super idea to maximize the DSP. Yes, Janet, exactly. Okay, now this comes here and we have our nice little border around, pretty white, just to frame that out nicely. Now we're going to add our DSP, and this is 5 by 3 3/4. So, you know, out of a 12 by 12 sheet of DSP, you could get 6 cards, easy. That's really pretty good, right? Right here, bring that in the middle, and now we're going to place this here. And I love the way that Blackberry Bliss just frames that out from that white. It just really allows that DSP to lift up and pop. Now we're going to take our little piece here, and now on this we're going to add dimensionals. So I want to add just 1 in the middle, but I am going to put 2 on either end. Just like that. Okay, now we'll take our backs off here. I cannot believe it's Christmas. I wrapped presents today. I really got a lot done today. I was very, very happy with myself. I was very productive. So, and then this is going to go right in the center and popped up with those dimensionals. Love that, just like that. Now let's bring in our embellishments and talk about them. These little ovals right here are done in Rich Razzleberry. The bottom, then this little part is done in Mossy Meadow, and we're going to make a little bud. Isn't that pretty? Because I didn't have the stamp set, I wanted to embellish my envelope and the inside of my card. And I was like, what am I going to do? So immediately I just cut these little things out, and they came out so cute. So stinking cute. So I'm just going to put a little bit of liquid glue, and we're going to make 4 of these little guys. Just like that. I hope you guys are done with your shopping, maybe, or very close to it. Maybe you're thinking about what to eat now. Everybody comes here Christmas Eve. That's what happens at this house. So we'll have the grandchildren, my daughters, and then my daughter's fiance, he'll come. Mason will be here, my little 8-year-old grandson. You hear me talk about him all the time. And yeah, so that's what we do. And they open gifts with Grandma on Christmas Eve. And then, thank you, Sue. And then Christmas Day, everybody's kind of home. Sometimes we get together to eat. It all depends. But, you know, the kids usually like to play with their toys, and I don't want to get in the way of that on Christmas Day. So that, you know, sometimes I'll go over to my daughter's and visit, that kind of thing. We'll drag out some leftovers. Just have fun. And I'm just going to add some liquid glue here. And now I'm putting this on my envelope. Because you know, guys, I love to embellish my envelopes. And I just didn't know without having that stamp set what to do. And as soon as I saw this, I was like, oh, wait, I'll make the little buds of the poppies, right? So pretty. And then just one right back there. Oh, so cute. Hey, Glenda. Hey, Glenda, I have everything is in my car. I will mail, if I could get to the post office this week at some time after work. I don't know. Usually we have been getting out of there like 6 o'clock. But I have everything wrapped up for you and your little gift card holders. So I'm glad you made it tonight. Okay, let's see. Let's make our sentiment in here that we loved. I'm also sending you catalogs, you know, because we have trouble with those. I know, right? The envelope came out cute. Well, you know, we have trouble with those with the mail. So they're in there too. Right there. We'll go okay with that. Now we're going to put this little embellishment that we just made on here. Cute. Just right here. And then this one right up here. And it was really fun working with the dies. And this really gives me great practice. Yes, exactly, right? Diana, Blackberry Bliss, and this set is like, you have to have it. You must. You really, really must have it because the DSP is just like that. Look at that. Isn't that cute for the inside of the card? But we're even going to make it cuter. And we've got a piece of Old Olive here. This is 5 by 3 3/4. This is regular Whisper White, 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. We're going to go ahead and snail this. To our Old Olive right here. So pretty. We're going to snail this now. Does your snail ever do that? Just open it up and wind it. Sometimes it's gotten so bad that I've called Stampin' Up and they do replace it. Because see, that's not supposed to do that. Oh, now it's unwinding. Well, we'll have to call them on that one. They will replace them if it does that to you. Okay, we just get another one here. And let's see, where do we put that card base? Right here. And we're going to come in with this, and it just makes the inside of that card look so nice with that Old Olive, the rich razzleberry. This is Blackberry Bliss, and it just looks so wonderful just to have a nice little mat in there. Now, let's work on the outside. So, all of these pieces, oh, let's go ahead and stamp thank you. Let's just do that on here. Oh, perfect. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we'll just let that sit over there. Now we're going to place, my best suggestion with this is the poppy underneath, the solid should be the darker color. And the one on top should be the lighter color so that you get a nice contrast there. I am so thrilled with this camera setup tonight, guys. I mean, I'm like, wow. I cannot believe for $12 that it solved all my problems. I wish I could solve this problem with my camera over there. I don't use my phone to do my videos. I have a special camera for that. And I would love to get that a little mounted differently. This is going to really spoil me. What this will do is make me do more lives, you know, because it's just become a lot easier. So let me pick this up and stick this together just like that. I use a couple of blocks and I just push them and let them sit. Now we're going to do the same thing with this larger one. It feels so good to have everything in front of me. I just cannot even. Sometimes you just make do with the best you can get it, and then, you know, you don't really look at anything else. Please tell us where you bought your setup for $25. What setup for $25? Hey, Vicky, I don't know what setup for $25 you're talking about. Or are you talking about the camera, this little holder thing? I have to look at some receipts. I know I have them. Okay, now this I have to like turn and see where it goes, right there. Just to fit it nicely. Oh, the camera, the holder, the thing that holds my phone. The new thing that I just got to hold my phone, is that what you want to know? I will message it to you. Yeah, because this is like a godsend, this little whatever I've got here, whatever it's called. I wish I had the receipt in here. I don't. So now I'm going to put this here with that block. Let's go ahead and make a bow now while all of that's drying. 10-second bow. Yes. Okay. Yes, Vicky, I will send you a message. I'll look at my receipts when I'm done here. Now watch me make this bow. I swear, guys, in 10 seconds. I love this thing. This is like, takes the anguish out of bow making. 10secondbowmaker.com. I swear by it. I use all kinds of ribbon with it. What I do is, like, while it's on there, I pull these guys tight and then I snip them and they're even. And this is my waist right here. That's it. Yes, no problem, Vicky. And it would, like I said, it was so inexpensive, and it just like clamps to my table and it holds my phone. So I'm happy with that. And now we pull this off of here and we've got that done. I've got a little glue on my fingers, so it's just sticking. All right. And this beautiful ribbon here. This is in the suite, this crinkled seam binding ribbon. I didn't know if I'd like it. It's so delicate. I absolutely love it. So here I'm going to take a little glue dot. And I'm going to place my little white bow, white on white right here, just to look so elegant. This little teeny tiny bow. So cute. Right there. Oh, adorable. Absolutely adorable. Okay, now I'm going to flip that over. And we're going to place, let's do, I think 3 dimensionals will do it. Just right across. Here we go. You can stamp on the ribbon? I didn't know that, Diana. Like, you could change the color of it with the ink? My husband made me a bow jig similar to that one. Best thing. Yes, right, Vicky? So serious with the bows. Take the anguish out of my bow making life, because let me tell you, once I get one, I'm going to leave that upside down. Once I get one off kilter with the bow, I can't get it back. I'm horrible. We're going to have a birthday card. Find my daughter's lost time. Hi, Diane. Okay. Now we're going to, again, this is Mossy Meadow, so it's dark. And then I've got the old olive right here, lighter color. So it doesn't matter what, you're crafting. If you wanted to make blue poppies, if you want to make yellow poppies, if you want to make any color poppy you want to. Now, what I did with this is I let the bottom take hold, and then I just let it will fall into place. And it's to give you, look at that dimension. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, now watch this one. You're going to take this, because these are like offset onto this larger, okay? And you're going to just put some liquid glue, just dots of it. You don't need a whole lot. All right. And then definitely down here. Okay, now this one, I started right here in the middle of the bottom and I just let it fall into place. See how it picks up and kind of shades it at the same time. Stamp dots or any background stamp makes pretty design. Yes, yes, Diane, I will have to try that. Or color the ribbon with the blends. Oh, I didn't know that that ribbon would do that for me. So yes, if you tell me you can color it with blends, let me tell you, I love that. Because then you can make ribbon to match any project, absolutely anything that you do. If you're using, you know, Flirty Flamingo, then your ribbon can match. I think that's wonderful. Okay, we're going to take the blocks off of there. And let me get this snail out of the way here. Okay. And I've got my little elements right here, the little black pieces that I put on after right here. New York, I joined late again. Is there much replay? Oh, you're signing all your Christmas cards. Yes, this is what we're making this evening with the poppies. So, and then I added those darker elements. Let's bring in our base right here. I don't need my Blackberry Bliss anymore. We're good. I was so happy when they brought that color back. You know, there's just certain things. It's like, you just can't take everything away. Blackberry Bliss was like a really cool color. Okay, let's... here and here. All right, so this is popped up. We've already popped this up with dimensionals. So here what we need to do is use a combination of dimensionals and liquid glue. And I need that down right in there too. Do you see that where it's lifted just a little bit? Just a little dot. Remember, Tombow dries clear, no big deal. Okay. So again, decide on how you want it. Like this, like that. I don't really think it matters. Out here, 2 dimensionals. Right here and there. And then right here, right? Yep, I'm going to go right there with some Tombow. And I'm going to stick that right here. Now, the reason why we did this, if you missed it in the beginning, this strip right here is up with dimensionals. If you can't see it, can you see that it's up with dimensionals? Okay, so we needed to compensate for that, making this part flat. This right here, we'll put a dimensional. And we're going to do the same little procedure right there. I just want them to kind of touch each other. Now, I'm going to take this leaf and some liquid glue and just run it right up through there. And I'm going to put it in between here where the dimensionals are not. So we have 2 dimensionals on the end, 1 in the middle, and 2 on the end over here. That made a nice little slot to put our leaves in. And now this. Just a little bit. You don't need much. Tombow is a very, very permanent adhesive. There we go. I love that. So adorable. Okay, now we're going to make our element right here, the middle of the poppy. Right there. I'm going to let that take hold for just a second and get my little one going here. I used almost every die out of this set, and this would be a fantastic card kit for my customers because everything is die cut. Here we go. That looks just so cute. That really makes it, just that layering of that Now let's stick our sentiment on there that we did. Thank you right there. With our very delicate little white bow. Oh, there is our card, guys, for this evening. I so appreciate everyone coming by. I love my new setup. It's like the best. Vicki, I'll get you that the name of all of that. And look, I can actually get myself kind of organized with this new setup here. This is amazing. How just one little change. Here we are. Oh, such a pretty card. I love the poppies. So the giveaway, that's all you have to do. Thank you so much, Diana. The only thing you have to do is make a comment below. And the giveaway is one of these cards and a calendar. And a calendar. Thank you, Judith. That's the giveaway. That's what I'll choose for next week, okay? Right there. Thanks again for watching, guys. I so appreciate every one of you taking time out of your Sunday evening to come over here and be with me and just watch me craft up a little bit. And hopefully it gives you some great ideas of what you can do with all of your product. I appreciate every one of you. Have a wonderful week and happy crafting.